to Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a stand-up comedian making his return, it's Ivo Graham. And a gold medal-winning Paralympian, it's Kadeena Cox. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, joining us for the first time, it's stand-up comedian Harriet Kemsley. And a multi-award-winning star of stage and screen, it's Marsan. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Ivo is first up tonight.
I once organised a stag do, but my poor admin skills meant I couldn't join in with all the fun.
David's team.
OK. We need some details, please.
It was my friend Ed's stag do.
Ed, OK.
Is it Eddie, Edwin or Edgar?
It's Ed. And he was getting married to Harriet, and
And the stripper was called David.
What were you organising for Ed?
he was keen to go canal boating.
Barging?
Well, we were very keen to get to the boat, for sure. But,
You're welcome.
This is the most middle-class double act I've ever seen.
it was undeniably quite a posh stag.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. There were more surnames than people on the boat. So I booked a boat on the Grand Union Canal, and the maximum capacity for the boat was 12, and we were a group of 13. I didn't want to tell my friend about it because I didn't want to reveal that I'd made a big admin error in the organisation of the stag.
OK, so what happened?
As soon as we got on the boat, the person said, "How many of you are there?" And my friend Ed, whose stag do it was, said 13. So fell apart quite quickly.
Yeah. So what happened then?
I had to disembark the Black Pearl.
I hope that's not a euphemism. And then after you'd done that, did he let you in?
You had to get off the boat.
We took it in turns to be the person walking along the towpath next to the canal. Because it was my error, I did the lion's share of the towpath walking while trying to join in with banter that was happening on water about 3 or 4 metres away.
This is a canal boat?
Yes.
So it's largely indoors?
Some of the party were indoors, and yes, keeping up with their banter was nigh on impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I would say a canal boat is mainly indoors.
I think the misunderstanding... You're thinking of a sort of barge where there's only enough room at one end for Rosie and Jim.
No, you're not. He's not thinking of a barge. He's thinking of a narrowboat.
Well, I'm thinking of the sort of boat they have on the Grand Union Canal. Right. There are wider canals in France, which certainly have things I would describe as a barge on them.
Well, this is the kind of lively debate we have here on the BBC's World of Boats. If you've been affected by any of the issues raised, do get in touch. All right, so the boating...
The easiest way through this is just Ivo simply describes the boat.
You know, I'm aware that I've drifted through, in many ways, my whole life on a sea of complacency and entitlement. But you can see why I should feel comfortable referring to a boat in a canal as a canal boat. You know, I was barely on it for a few minutes.
Can I just say, if you were on a sea of complacency, probably a barge.
Has there been other stag do's where you've done bad admin?
On one other stag do recently, I ordered too many LRBs for the group.
What are LRBs?
The London Review of Books. The stag was a big fan of the London Review of Books newspaper, so I thought, in tribute to him, I would get everyone a copy for the weekend. But unfortunately, quite a lot of members of the group had already brought their own copy.
So what are your team going to say?
I did believe it, and then I didn't.
Yeah, I'm on that. well, we think maybe lie.
I think a lie.
Lie.
Yes,
I
lie.
think it was quite a plausible scenario, but I'm not buying it.
All right, Ivo, was that a lie or was it actually the truth?
Somehow more depressingly, it's true.
It's true. Ivo couldn't join the fun on a stag do. Harriet, you're next.
Once, while camping, I lost my tent, then took desperate measures to find somewhere else to stay.
Right, Lee's team.
Define desperate measures.
That was said like a lawyer in an LA movie.
Where are we, Harriet?
Newquay.
Newquay.
Oh,
When
lovely
was this?
Cornwall.
It was when I was 17, which is...
Is it written up there?
the 2000, early 2000s.
So you're in a campsite. Who were you with?
2 girls.
What they called?
Their names were Sam and Susan.
How many tents have you got
1 tent.
between the three of you?
Yes.
Is it a 3-woman tent?
No, 2-man.
Come on. Hashtag everyday sexism. So it was a 2-man tent.
Yes.
But you were trying to squash in.
Yes.
Right.
How irresponsible.
Yeah.
You should never exceed the recommended... any domain.
We went to put it up and then we realised we didn't know how to put up a tent. So then we went to go get some food to have energy to make the tent. But then...
Well, then you weren't lacking in energy, you were lacking in knowledge.
Then we came back.
Yes.
But then the tent was gone. So now we have nowhere to stay because we didn't have any money as well.
Whoa, what do you mean you got no money? You're on holiday.
Well, no, because we were only going for like 1 night. And then we saw a sign.
And it said?
Bikini Beach Babe competition. The prize was £100. And so Susan
Sorry,
said...
can I just check something?
Yes.
Did this happen or did you watch a Carry On film? So you've now decided
Yes.
this is your way to get some money?
Then the guy came out and then he was like, there's only one other entrant. So our
What a
odds
charmer
were
he
good.
was! You might win this because there's only one other girl, isn't it?
Then we go in and we're a bit nervous, but then we meet the other entrant. She's a professional.
A professional what? She could be a lady of the night, she could be a plumber. What is she?
She's a professional beach babe. We're not even semi-professional. But our odds are good because there's three
There's
of
three
us.
of you and one of her.
So, it's about to begin.
There's a crowd of men and they're all cheering.
Is it just men?
It's just men.
Oh.
Yes.
What were the men? What were the look on their face? See David's look on his face then. Is it that sort of look?
No, that's panic. That was my look. That was what I had. Sheer panic, yes.
Could you teach David to give the face of the look that the men were giving?
Like...
So, David, give it... Yes.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Did you do a catwalk type thing?
Yeah, a little bit of catwalk. Yeah, a little catwalk. But the professional, she had a chair.
Oh,
she brought her
like
own
flash
chair.
dance.
Yeah.
Yes. A chair to dance, not... You didn't just sit there. I'm a professional, I haven't got time for this. I just sit there. Judge me, £100, I'm off. It's Penzance tomorrow.
Can we ask now who won?
Well...
The professional.
Yes. Then we had to find somewhere to stay, but we didn't have a tent, so...
So, in many ways, the situation is unchanged.
So then a guy, he was like, oh, you can stay in my van.
Oh, my God.
Then we slept for a bit.
So why don't you sleep in your car?
Yes.
Good question.
There was more space than I had a Renault Clio, and so we could have a proper sleep.
Right. Yeah. So has it finished, or did anything else happen?
Then we had a lovely day in Newquay, and then I drove back.
And that's it?
Yeah, on the way back, I was driving, and then I was like, oh, there's a stag in the road. And then...
Wasn't his lot, was it?
Susan said, I can't see a stag. And I'd imagined a stag
Well,
And
what do you mean? I don't think in the history of this show has an added bit ever been more worthless. Oh, one more thing. I thought I saw a stag, but I didn't.
So what do we think?
That was a bonus.
Right, Kadeena, what do you make of it?
I think it's a lie.
You're not having it?
No.
What about you, Ivo?
I've had a lovely time. I think it's a lie.
Lee Mack?
To have invented a story like that would require genius. So I think it's true. But I'm all about democracy.
Yeah.
So I will go with my team.
OK. They think it's a lie, Harriet. Was it or was it true?
It is true.
It's true. Harriet did take desperate measures when she lost her tent. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Andrew. So, Ivo, what is Andrew to you?
This is Andrew. He's the decorator that I had to hose down in my parents' garden after he tipped 5 litres of paint over his own head.
Right. Kadeena, how do you know Andrew?
This is Andrew. I gave him a medal for winning a race running on all fours.
Right. And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Andrew?
This is Andrew, and for the past 8 years, I've been making him hang on to a celebrity's loo seat on the off chance they come on this show.
So there we have it. David's team, where will you begin?
OK, Ivo, he's a decorator. What was he doing?
He was painting the wall of the house.
The outside wall?
The outside wall.
And what happened?
His pot of paint was at the top of a ladder, and as he descended the ladder, it wobbled and the paint fell on him.
And where are we, Ivo?
We're at my parents' house.
And what sort of house are we talking about? I only ask because I'm wondering if you had a great start in life.
My parents live in a nice house, and I enjoyed it very much for the first 7 years of my life, and then I went to boarding school.
And how was that, Ivo?
I don't think we've got time for the full unpacking of every repressed memory.
So how old were you at this point?
I was a teenager, I think.
So it was during the school holidays. You
Yes.
were briefly allowed back.
Yes.
But your parents were out.
Yes.
No need to hang around. He's here now.
You tell us the story in your own words.
Right. Well, I was minding my own business at home in the holidays while some labour was taking place in a different wing. Andrew rang the bell, and I came out to the garden. He told me to hose him, and I did, and I considered it a fantastic opportunity.
In what way a fantastic opportunity?
How often do you get to hose someone down? My parents were always very strict with the hose.
And what colour was the paint, by the way?
White.
What kind of white?
They have names now, don't they, like Horse Breath or Vicar's Regret?
It was Milkman's Shame.
Describe your hosing technique.
I put my thumb over the end of half of the hose.
You didn't have one of those
make
nice attachments?
No, in many ways it's been a life of great deprivation.
You'd need a hard hose. I've got covered in paint many times.
Is this another one of your competitions?
Why didn't he hose himself?
Well, I think he very kindly and sort of realised that it would be fun for me.
Is that your genuine answer to that question?
I can see where all the paint is.
And
That's
how
true.
old were you at this point?
I was in my mid-teens.
And how tall were you at this point?
A little bit less tall than I am now.
Because otherwise you'd have to spray up, and then it wouldn't make sense.
No, I think that's probably all right as well.
My concern at this point, Ivo, is that you're displaying consternation
Yeah.
for being disbelieved about things that are possible. You're sort of thinking, this nonsense I'm telling, I thought I'd be picked up on totally different elements. not the hosing height, you're thinking.
No,
You want to be disbelieved for the most disbelievable bits, not the bits that are actually possible. Is that true?
Well, I do respect that you've got a certain degree of status and experience on this show, but you can't tell us what we're thinking all of the time.
All right. Who would you like to quiz next?
Kadeena, so what medal did you give Andrew? Fill us in on that.
I gave him the first place medal.
And what was the race?
So it was a 4-legged race.
Right, and at what sort of an event?
So it was an event for dogs. It was a fundraising event.
I'll tell you what, he's very well trained, isn't he?
It was a fundraising event for dogs.
All right.
How far did they have to race on all fours?
It was 100 metres.
Oh, that's a long way.
I know, it's grim.
Were there any other events, or was it just the 100 metres four-legged race?
So there was, like, loads, like, random little bits. There was, like, you know, like dog hurdles, like obstacle course.
For dogs now this time.
So there was, like, a human version and a dog version.
What, did you have to judge it?
So I was just giving out the medals.
It's a race. You don't have to judge it. It's literally who gets to the end first.
Did you not notice that Kadeena said there were lots of events?
Oh, right.
And don't you think that possibly, David, possibly,
Yes.
there could have been some events of artistic expression or something that didn't come down to the hard and fast clock?
OK, yes, they could have been. You're
Thank
quite
you.
right.
Would you like to apologise?
I'm very sorry.
Thank you, David.
To all of us.
I'm not sorry to you, Ivo, because I think on some level this does you some good.
So, Kadeena, how long did it take Andrew to do the 100 metres on all fours?
78 seconds, I think it was. Usain Bolt does 9.67 seconds.
Is that on all fours or...?
But, like, running.
And did you say you gave one of your medals?
Oh, no.
No. I thought it was just as a bit of fun as a joke.
He got an Amazon medal.
You got a what medal?
Amazon's finest.
Oh, what, like when you buy a plastic one on Amazon? That, yeah. Right.
All right.
And
OK.
Obviously, other retail-crushing global giants are available. Except they're not, are they? It's a virtual monopoly.
OK, so, Lee, remind us, Lee, of what you're claiming.
This is Andrew, and I made him keep hold of a celebrity's loo seat for 8 years on the off chance they came on this show.
Which celebrity?
It was Beyoncé. Sorry, not Beyoncé, the other one. Mark Lawrenson.
He's a commentator, isn't
He used to play for Liverpool, and he was a pundit for Match of the Day.
Yeah.
About 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah. So how did Mark Lawrenson get hold of Andrew's loo seat?
No.
Did you get hold of Mark Lawrence?
Yeah, good question.
Well, it came free as an extra bonus with the other thing that he bought off Mark Lawrenson.
A house.
Correct.
OK, so Andrew bought Mark Lawrenson's house.
I know.
And...
He said he's doing his renovation. He said, "Oh, I'm getting rid of this." It's just as a jovial thing to say.
He was holding
this is
it.
Mark Lawrence's Lucy, and get rid of it.
He was holding the loose seat.
He was miming it, I think, at the
Oh, he
time.
was miming it.
He was miming it.
He mimed the Lucy. When he talked to you about his house renovations, he said, "I'm getting rid of Mark Lawrenson's Lucy," and he did a little mime.
To be fair, it might be that was my interpretation of what happened at the time.
OK.
Yes.
But then you said, hold on to it because I might see him and give it back.
No. What were we 8 years ago? Series 10? You know, on this show, if anything happens, you grab it with both hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if he comes on this show, I can say, this is Mark Lawrence's Lucy as a possession.
But then he'll come on the show and then you'll just go, oh, this is your Lucy.
And what would he say?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Are you telling me if I got out a Lucy now, you'd recognise it as yours?
It depends. Is it distinctive in any way?
Nothing at all, apart from the red and the LFC and the this is Mark Lawrence's Lucy. Nothing.
How do you know Andrew?
He's a relative.
OK. Well, can you be more specific?
Yeah, he's my great-grandmother. He is my cousin.
What year was this that he bought Mark Lawrence's house?
Oh, I'm going to say 10 years ago.
You said 8 before.
No, I didn't. I said he's been hanging on to the loo seat for 8 years. He didn't do the renovation for the first 2 years. Next
But he would have had it for the 2 years.
If this is true,
Yeah?
will we get to see the loo seat?
I don't do the admin. The loo seat...
I'm just at it...
Yes. If that's what you want to hear, David, yes.
All right. We need an answer, so David's team. Is Andrew Ivo's painted pal, Kadeena's fast friend, or Lee's seat steward?
I think it's Kadeena.
It does, on the surface, that feels like the story that has the fewest holes in
I
it.
think so, and
Yes.
I think, yeah.
My toilet seat's got no holes.
It just comes out and sort of...
It comes with a free mop!
Shall we go with Kadeena?
Kadeena.
Kadeena?
Kadeena, yeah.
We'll go with
We're going
Kadeena.
to say that it's Kadeena and the dog event. Andrew, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Andrew, and Lee made me keep hold of it.
Yes, Andrew is Lee's seat steward, and what's more... Thank you very much, Andrew.
I can't wait for Mark Lawrence to watch this.
Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Eddie.
I once humiliated myself while trying to impress my in-laws.
Lee's team.
When was this?
The first evening I met them, 24 years ago.
What were you trying to do to impress them?
I was trying to make a cup of tea.
Trying.
To impress them.
Yes.
Had you offered to make everyone a cup of tea?
Yes.
What, in their house?
Yes, in their
You
house.
see, that straight away, I'd go,
See, I'm not... Yes.
that's weird. Can I make you all a cup of tea? Well, no, you can't. It's my house. So you've gone to make the tea.
Yes.
Have you done all the milk, sugar, all
Yes,
that?
I've done all that. I've asked all the right questions.
You've done all the admin.
I've asked all the right questions.
You've gone in the other room.
Yes.
What the hell went wrong, Eddie?
I put the kettle on, the hob, and I turned the hob on, and I could smell plastic burning.
So you put an electric kettle?
Yes, because
Why?
I had the stovetop version and they had the electric version.
Oh, no.
So I put that on there and then turned it on, and it melted.
So what did you do?
My wife, my girlfriend at the time, came in and just chucked it under the tap.
You hadn't
Yeah.
even thought to do that yourself?
I'm not very practical.
You just stood there looking at the melting...
It's not easy.
When does he whistle? And it's all dripping down. It's weird, that kettle. It's getting smaller and smaller.
And then what happens? When do the parents... Do they find out about it?
Well, my father-in-law kept it.
Kept the kettle?
Kept the kettle.
Why?
Because when we got married, he had to make a speech and brought out the kettle.
Were you planning to marry Mark Lawrence?
Well, that's good. He immediately thought, this guy could marry my daughter. Unless he put it in the cupboard. When he opened it, loads of props fell out. Another one, another idiot.
So what's it going to be, then? Kadeena?
I think the detail in it makes it seem quite real. And the fact that he said he brought it out on the wedding
That's the
day.
bit, innit? He's got a good imagination if this isn't true.
I think it's true.
True.
OK, they think it's true, Eddie. Was it true, or was it a lie?
It was true.
It's true. Eddie did humiliate himself at his in-laws. Next, it's David.
Recently, I amused myself in the bath by making a face on my kneecap out of bubbles and talking to it for 5 minutes.
Lee's team.
True. Yeah. OK, so which knee?
My left knee.
What were you talking to your knee about?
I had a lot of emails to get through at that point. It had slightly got on top of me.
Right.
And I was in the bath and I put some bubbles in because I had a bit of a bad back and I sort of felt that would be soothing. I don't usually use bubbles.
What do you usually use?
I just water.
Really?
Yeah.
No salts or anything?
No, not usually, no. No
Just
salts.
water?
Bit of pepper.
Just water?
And a few tomatoes bobbing around.
I think a bath at your age, without anything to turn the water not see-through, is a rather soul-destroying experience.
Well, you know, that's why I wear my trunks.
Anyway, do continue.
OK. I sort of noticed that the bubbles were falling in a sort of shapes on my knee,
Right.
in a way. And in my distracted state, I sort of sculpted the bubbly shapes into a little face, rather an authoritative face.
Did you give your knee face a name?
No, but I thought of it as a senior military figure.
And you then ascribed it a voice?
Well, just mine, but a bit gruffer, you know.
How does that sound?
Could you do
I
it?
just... Come on.
Come on, what were you doing?
Just got to get through it. Come on.
Get through what?
Keep soldiering on. The emails. I was discussing the email crisis with the knee face. What don't you understand?
And is anyone in the house but you?
My wife.
What would she think if she could hear unfamiliar sounds coming from the bath?
Come on, just do it. Do it. Just get on with it.
Yes.
Get on with it and do it.
Were you tempted to make your other knee a character?
Or the fella in the middle.
The angry worm.
Already is one.
OK, let's move on here. So, Ivo, what are you thinking?
I think it's true, and I'm embarrassed to say I'm probably going to do it myself in a moment of stress.
Kadeena?
I feel like a stressed out David could have a whole conversation with his knee.
I think it might be true.
OK, so they think it's true. David, was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
It's a lie. David didn't make a face out of bubbles. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.